And hey, we're starting with something on the economic partnership agreement. Is it to go for or to go against? Now, that is where the argument is around. But we'll run through this afternoon, I'm sure. By the time we're done, you could join us on our social media platform and also make your views heard. Now, the Ministry of Trade and Industry is ready to access funds under the economic partnership agreement, that's the EPA. But some critics, however, argue the signing of the EPA is bad for the country.
4 countries, including Nigeria, are yet to sign the European Union Economic Partnership Agreement, but the Minister for Trade and Industry, Ekos Yogabra, expressed concerns with delays in implementing the partnership, stating that Ghana is ready to receive its share of promised funds.
Discussing with the European Union ambassador, I made it clear that Ghana is ready to receive its portion of some of those funds. And we need not wait for all countries to sign the agreement before those of us who have signed begin to benefit from it. Because it's only when those who have not signed see that those who have signed are gaining some advantages that will encourage those that have not signed to sign.
6 billion euros is expected to be shared amongst 16 countries after all members sign on to the agreement. The funds come as support from the European Union to improve the standards of local products. Despite the minister's optimism of receiving the funds soon, the Third World Network of Africa says Ghana will have to wait for all countries to sign the agreement before accessing funds.
I'm not sure whether they have actually, Parliament has approved this treaty. And so if Parliament hasn't done that, it will be illegal for the minister to be talking about getting funds from the EU.
He also believes that Ghana is doing itself more harm than good if it continues to implement the program.
If you divide that by the 60 member countries over the 5-year period, it comes about 82 million euros. So because of 82 million euros, you forgo the amount of money in terms of revenue you drive from import taxes, international trade taxes, in order to be chasing this. And this does not help. It doesn't advance our agenda.
Ghana has since 1975 benefited from non-reciprocal market access to the EU. The Economic Partnership Agreement intends to maintain and enhance market access in both goods and services whilst limiting the negative impacts on revenue and local industry.
Come and be there for you. All right, so yes, is it to sign or not to sign? Just like we talked about, you could also make your views heard on our social media platform. Let's just quickly stay with the economic partnership agreement. Some more critics coming in there. Some industry players want government to immediately opt out of the economic partnership agreement. Now, what could just be their reasons? They are also pushing for infrastructural development to boost local industry, exports, and competitiveness.
Free zone laws allow us to bring in capital goods, tax and duty free. And I just can't see where the advantage of the EPA is to us Ghanaians. What everybody is trying to tell us is to stop being import dependent. We have to use made in Ghana products.
If there's an out clause, we should look at it. Because if we don't have a plan that can unfold quickly, then we have no business being in it. And I'll be sad if there's no out clause, because it means that somebody made a mistake. In every agreement, there has to be an out clause.
The Economic Partnership Agreement, already signed by Ghana, is expected to allow 100% access to the European market, except for rice and sugar, while EU countries will have 75% access to the Ghanaian market, duty and quota-free. At an IEA roundtable on factors affecting economic growth, we asked if the EU's partnership agreement will bring growth and promote trade.
Given the situation now, it will not. And my results show that economic growth will decline and several industries will also decline, right? And the reason is that the current structure makes them very high-cost producers. Right? So if you're a high-cost producer, you're not able to compete with foreign producers who are least cost producers. And that's really the crux of the problem.
All right, it's time for us to talk about the revenue now. And let me delve into an area that shoots government's revenue. Here, we're looking at importers and exporters. Some importers and 3 freight forwarding associations have threatened not to pay customs duties on goods for 2 days if the Ghana Shippers Authority goes ahead to implement the Advanced Shipment Information System by March 1. They argue the new system is needless and will increase cost of clearing goods at the ports.
The group, made up of members of the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders (GIF), Customs Union Brokers Association of Ghana (QBAG), and some importers, have kicked against the new system. The Advanced Shipment Information System (ASHI) is a permit every importer will access online through a contracted agency, Antaza Global. The importer will also use a credit card to pay €20 per container as a fee to the contracted agency. The legislative instrument was passed in 2012 and is expected to be implemented by the Ghana Shippers Authority from March 1. This system was reportedly introduced in Nigeria but has since been withdrawn due to alleged embezzlement of funds.
ASHI is another process in our clearing system which is already going to add cost to the already high cost of doing business in Ghana. If Ghana Shippers Authority forced ASHI on us come 1st of March, we are going to organize a sit-down strike for 2 days. Nationwide, all freight forwarders are not going to pay duties at all GRA Custom Division collection points for 2 days. And if after 2 days they still do not suspend ASHI and force it on us, we'll extend it to a week.
Although the Francophone maritime authorities are implementing ASHI, most of the Anglophone countries have rejected it, and this is what most importers fear.
What they are bringing on board right now, it's something that we never expected, because we have a lot of declarants, a lot of companies around that we don't even know that one person or one sort of institution could sort of say one day that, oh, we're going to take everything. Most people are unemployed, so we could see that when such a thing happens right now, then a lot of things we are going to be in trouble.
TV3 will keep viewers posted on this developing story.